Have you ever had the chlamydia sweats? Gonorrhea shakes? The HIV shits? Well, you will when you come to in a blackout and a junkie whore is sucking your dick. My first time with a call girl was in the spring of 2008. I feel a little funny calling them a call girl because with the whores I was with, that implies a certain level of professionalism. Granted, they did have a 10-point plan on how to suck dick all the way to Aurora, but they lacked the follow-through to really make it to the majors. In the spring of 2008, I was unemployed, barely making rent and feeding myself. It was fucking awesome. I was finally a starving artist. I wore a black t-shirt, blue jeans, boots, and a leather jacket. I wrote full-time as I competed in spoken word slams. To really cap off this cliche, I feel like I had to write someplace raw, gritty, and dirty. Hollywood didn't work, and Washington, D.C. was too far away, so I chose Pioneer Square. During the day, I'd write in the coffee shop. At night, I'd write in the bars that would have this glorious turn-of-the-century bar band. It would inspire me. I let the voices of the past tickle my ears and guide my pen. Bartenders would pour me shots that would water the page. When I would leave, I'd wear beer bottles for goggles. I would land my drunk frat boys, cream cheese, and sport fans with ADD. I would dance in the orange neon glow of streetlights that washed concrete walls that were decorated with graffiti and urine. When I came to, I lifted my bourbon-soaked veil and found a scarecrow nobbing at my corn, while a murder of crows, tornado cheap perfume, and daddy feed me up my nose. I was so surprised to learn that for $20 and 8 IPAs wrapped around my liver, the world's scariest whore would give me a key to a wardrobe that would allow me to play with the witch and the lion forever. I knew I didn't want to spoil myself, so I treated junkie whores like a steak dinner, 2 to 3 times a year at most. But as time went on, the Belltown bimbos, Capitol Hill crazies, and the cougars started to lose some of their nut-busting appeal. I couldn't get a Belltown bimbo to threaten me, to try to stab me or roll me for my money. What the hell? I didn't have to tell a cougar once, it's not a motor, you just can't tug on it and it will start. But as this time progressed, the stakes had to get higher. Once, I came to in a cloud of smoke. I lifted my bourbon-soaked veil, and I saw a light bulb in a corner. It casted a shadow on gorillas with hair like cauliflower. My date for the evening? She Mickey Mouse from couches turned over for quarters to milk crates built like mousetraps. Relief rose from the floor. She took me by the hand and she walked me to the laundry room. She unzipped my pants and wrapped me in a condom. I thought, oh, how sweet. She cares. As she tried to see how many licks it would take to get to the center of my Tootsie Pop, one of the residents of Hotel California barged in. She ran out the front, I ran out the back, with the hounds of hell nipping at my heels as I wove through concrete pillars, ripping rib cages with waterfalls of laughter pouring from my belly. I knew if I were to become king of Narnia, the stakes had to go higher. Have you ever been so drunk you lose your peripheral vision? So you Top Gun your target, even though you got a bogey hot on your tail. That sonic booms down the hall of your home. Hey baby, let's go to the ATM. You've been waging war on your bladder all night, so you go and retire in the restroom. But then from the living room you hear, hey baby, let's go to the ATM. That's when my bourbon-soaked veil dropped. I never knew how connected our lives were to numbers, social security, username, password, routing numbers to checks you don't remember writing, and tell greedy fucking junkie whores write numbers that are higher than $5 in quarters. I would recommend don't let aspirate jeans sit on leather, because you'll have to take bleach and you'll create spotted cows that graze on bourbon. After all of this, I had to leave my apartment to clear my head. I walked past this pizza parlor with a patio. And as I'm approaching, I see on the horizon the bogey from a couple nights before. Hey baby, let's go to the ATM. I lock onto her, and I'm gonna fire you fucking junkie whore. Give me back what you stole. You owe me $5 in quarters. But as I approached, I didn't recognize her. She was all clean and proper. She sat on the edge of the stool with her back straight. She was talking on the cell phone. She had a tattoo of a smile from ear to ear. I felt like I stood there for an hour. I walked right past her and I didn't even say a word. I walked through the intersection and even further down the street. When I finally bought my coffee, I began to wonder, did she really be able to buy what she gave me?